all yours, man.
Yeah, live from the Free Play Away Game Studios. From Portland, Oregon, we have a board game developer. Please welcome Andy. From Undefeated in Free Play Arcade Jeopardy Play, a hospital operations analyst from someplace in New Jersey. Please welcome Bullymania. And our defending champion, a reverse mortgage analyst from Tarrant County. Welcome, Jason. This is Jeopardy, Free Play Arcade Jeopardy. And with that, my job is done announcing. Let me throw it over to the man who wrote all this and our host, Journeyman Josh. Take it away, Josh.
You got some crackling on your mic there, Chris. I don't know what's going on. All right, so our categories today, starting on the left, we've got synonyms. So that's the synonym category, where I will give you the synonym for a sci-fi TV show. And you'll tell me the name of the show. Then we've got board with film. These are questions about board games and movies related, like that are connected. Patient. What was it, like 2 or 3 weeks ago? I did Shiver with Antissa, right?
Right.
I was going to wait
Perfect.
longer to do this, but I wasn't sure if this was going to be the last one. But so that category is all about Tim Curry
Nice.
movies. Villainous. Those questions are about Disney villains. You'll never guess my secret identity. That question is about the real names of superheroes and villains whose real names are really obvious references and puns to their, like really obvious references to their superhero identity. And rhyme time. All the answers in that category rhyme. So it's 2 words that rhyme with each other. All the answers. All right, so who's going first?
Jason is our defending champion, so he's up first. Do I sound better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You're just clipping a little bit when you.
Yeah, you were
talking
just
last
popping some.
Flipping and popping. Okay, let's start with Villainous for 200.
Okay. This villain has been both a vicious jungle hunter of humans and Disney's equivalent of Lex Luthor.
3, 2, 1.
It's Shere Khan.
Huh.
In Tailspin, he was
Oh,
basically a
Tailspin.
Lex
Yeah.
Luthor is a corporate executive.
The Lex Luthor threw me off.
Agreed.
All right, let's go Villainous 400.
Best known for playing Wash in Firefly, Alan Tudyk voiced this sweet ruler in a 2012 Disney film. Jason.
Who is King Candy?
That is correct.
All right, Villainous 600.
This master of dark magic is obsessed with acquiring Scrooge McDuck's lucky dime. Andy.
Who is Magic of the Spell?
That is correct. Y'all buzzes were very close together.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, it's the whole
what do you want?
waiting until you finish the question thing that is tricky.
What do you want now?
Let's go board with film for 1,000.
1,000? Okay. In the incredibly well-received 2000 Dungeons & Dragons movie, Marlon Wayans plays this thief with a gastropod-inspired pseudonym. Bullymania.
Who is Snails?
That is correct. His name was Snails.
Whoa.
Let's go with synonyms for 200.
I have found it. Bullymania.
Never mind.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. Oh,
Okay.
Yep.
Jason, you buzzed in like at the exact same time.
What is Eureka?
That is correct.
Okay, then I was. Yeah, never mind.
Synonyms for 400.
Tiny burgers.
Three,
Nope.
2, 1.
Bullymania?
What are sliders?
Yes. Sliders.
Okay,
I
then I am,
found the
I
gateway.
am interpreting this category correctly because I wasn't say Eureka
Yeah.
at first. So I was like, that can't be right.
They
600.
they are all sci-fi TV shows. It's
Okay.
synonyms for sci-fi
Yeah.
TV
Oh,
shows.
Okay, yeah,
sliders.
so
Okay,
that makes
600.
sense.
Okay,
Okay.
we're good. Yeah, 600.
Scarlet Gimli. Jason.
What is red dwarf?
That is correct.
Like
Synonyms
what
for
comes
800.
after red?
Did you say? I'm sorry. What did you say?
Synonyms for 800.
Non-airy, unplumbed expanse.
Three, 2, 1.
Andy. Andy, you buzzed in the last second there.
I did. And then I got it and I lost it.
It's 800, right?
It is Deep Space
Deep
Nine.
Space Nine, yes. I got the 9 and then I was like, oh, okay.
All right, so Bullymania, you still have the board, right?
I do not.
Unplumbed.
Jason, was it Jason?
Synonyms for 1,000 then.
A discrete amount of jump. Jason,
What is quantum leap?
that is correct.
Maybe the
That's great.
sleep will be the last sleep home.
Villainous for 800.
It's like MacGyver was in it. I just can't remember the name of it.
It's not MacGyver.
It's not MacGyver,
Yeah,
isn't it, though?
No, it's
Scott
Captain Archer.
Bakula.
Yeah.
Voiced by Eartha Kitt,
Captain-
this villain was
Captain
the
Archer.
administrator for the Emperor, but after being fired, plots to turn him into a flea and smash him, or to save on some postage, poison him. Now you can buzz in.
Ignore me.
What? Bullymania?
I knew the answer. I just buzzed really early. Who is Yzma? Isma?
Yes, Yzma
Yzma?
from Emperor's New Groove.
Villainous for 1 billion.
It's the Daily Double.
Oh, fudge. Let's make it
So-
a true daily double.
So you're gonna bid.
All of it.
2,000. Everything, man!
Okay. Hold on, I'm opening up to the doc because I forgot to print it out this time.
Seems to be a recurring theme. Just kidding.
Usually I print it out, but I forget it on the printer.
It's
Is
also
what
true.
I usually do. Okay. This fanatical minister of justice lusts after a woman whose people he wants to wipe out, decides he will burn her if she doesn't let him bone her, and is the guardian of a child whose mother he murdered.
I have no idea.
It's who is Claude Frollo, the villain of Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Oh, God.
The most
Sure.
villainous Disney villain.
Totally. Rhyme time for 2.
This rhyming home console featured games like Magician Lord, Fatal Fury, Cyberlip, and Windjammer. You all buzzed in, but Jason was first, it looks like.
What is Neo Geo?
That is correct.
Runtime 400.
Peter Parker's former mentor and now extra-arm mad scientist nemesis is often referred to by this nickname. Andy,
Doc Ock.
can you say it in the form of a question?
Who is Doc Ock? Sorry.
Yeah. First round, you get leeway on that. But all right, you got the board now?
Let's do Board with Them for 200.
This Ingmar Bergman film tells the story of a knight who plays a game of chess against death. Andy.
Waiting for Godot? No, sorry. It's too late.
Okay. Anybody else?
Also, form of a question.
Bullymania?
7th Seal.
Can you say it in the form of a question?
What is the seventh seal?
Yes.
I also did say what is, but apparently my
Yeah, your mic.
speech,
Oh, okay.
it didn't catch it quick enough.
Yeah, I think
Rhyme
that's
time
happened
for
a couple
6.
times. Rhyme time? Okay.
Yes, 600.
He rules Bartertown. Jason.
Who is Master Blaster?
That is correct. I mean, technically, it's not correct. He's just a puppet ruler, but
Well, yeah. It rhymes though. So, board with film for 400.
In this film, 2 knights play Battleship, Clue, Twister, and electronic football against death. Jason.
What is Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey?
That is correct. Although I think I accidentally wrote Excellent Adventure. But yeah, Bogus Journey.
All right. Board
They
for
are
600.
knights. Also. In this movie, aliens attack using ships that can travel through space and water and use technology that blocks radar tracking and fire explosive peg-like weapons. Andy.
Battleship.
What is Battleship? You said, yeah.
That was 600?
Yes.
All right, you got the board now?
Board with foam 800.
In the Robert Redford caper film Sneakers, Martin figures out that the Cetic Astronomy Project is an anagram by using tiles from this board game. Jason.
What is Scrabble?
That is correct.
All right. My buzzer's locked.
My buzzer's locked as well.
All right, excellent.
Okay,
but we're good now.
There you go, yeah.
Okay, cool. Rhyme time for 800.
It turns out your neighbor, Colin Farrell, is a vampire, but that's okay. You have the help of hack magician and vampire killer David Tennant. Jason.
What is Fright Night?
That is correct.
All right. Rhyme time for 1,000.
This Mario RPG has a rhyming subtitle that it shares with the 1992 U.S. men's Olympic basketball team. Jason.
What is Dream Team?
That is correct. It's Mario and Luigi Dream Team.
All right. Let's go with Secret Identity for 200.
Although in some continuities he changed his name to this, it is the real name of Batman villain the Riddler. Bullymania.
Edward. Who is Edward Nigma or Enigma?
Yes.
400.
Born in Beverly Hills, the celebratory X-Men Jubilee was born to 2 Chinese immigrants and given this name. Jason.
What is Jubilation Lee?
That is correct.
All right. Secret Identity for 600.
Before Carol Danvers, the moniker Captain Marvel belonged to a Kree spy named this.
Three, two, one.
Marvel. Who is Marvel?
Secret Identity for 800.
Julian Gregory Day is the real name of this Batman villain who is considered a joke until his appearance in the Long Halloween painted him in a much darker tone. Jason.
Who is Calendar Man?
That is correct. He has 3 puns in his name.
Secret Identity for 1,000.
Created by Jack Kirby, Scott Free is a Genesician raised on Apocalypse. As the god of escape in the New Gods mythology, he used his powers as a performer and member of the Justice League under this alias. Bullymania.
Who is Mr. Miracle?
That is correct. Mr. Miracle. Scott Free. He escapes things.
Starting to time my buzzes properly.
You were actually like
patient.
ever so slightly too early. But...
I know, but every time I've buzzed at the basic end of your last syllable, it's been too late. So I'm like trying to time it a little bit closer. Patient
I'm not doing a good job of it myself.
Jason is kind of absurd at it. So
patient for 2.
In a Nickelodeon animated show, Tim Curry played this meme star and father of a family of wildlife documentary filmmakers. Jason.
Who is Nigel Thornberry?
That is correct. Had to bring up the Tim Curry IMDb page there.
All right. Patient for 400.
In this movie, Tim Curry plays Hexus and makes you want to bone a sentient cloud of toxic smoke. Jason.
I know.
What is Fern Gully?
That is correct.
Last
love.
rainforest.
600.
In addition to the 6 suspects taken from the board game, the Clue film also had Tim Curry and Colin Camp playing these 2 ex-employees of Mr. Body. Bullymania.
What is Clue?
These 2 ex-employees.
Oh, Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
I said the Clue film.
Sorry. Yeah. Who are did it and I don't remember the other one.
No, that's incorrect. Anybody?
Damn it. I know now.
No, I only know one of them.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Who are Wadsworth and Yvette?
Yep.
God damn it.
Uh,
Anywho.
all right. 800.
In Disney's live-action Three Musketeers, Tim Curry played this dastardly chief minister and cardinal who plots against the king. Jason.
Who is Richelieu?
Yes.
Cardinal Richelieu.
Cardinal Richelieu.
And 1000.
Tim Curry plays Herkimer Homolka, a Romanian who finances an expedition to find the special diamonds in the lost city of Zinj in this movie where they shoot gray guerrilla guards with a laser gun. Bullymania.
What is Congo?
Yes.
Bad,
Said
that's the
there are
only one
no
I
questions
do.
about Command and Conquer Red Alert.
All right then.
Okay.
Space.
So
There you go. That's the end of round 1. We have Jason in the lead with 8,600, Bowling Mania with 2,000, and Andy doing just fine with 400. We've seen way worse, Andy. Don't worry.
In my defense,
It's all buzzer.
I'm the only one that hasn't played.
What was that?
In my defense, they've played before.
Correct, correct. And it's all
Yeah.
buzzer speed whenever you're playing Jeopardy anyway.
Check the lore, all right?
okay, well,
yeah.
I'm ready whenever. So
I'm good.
Sure.
All right, let's go. Round 2.
okay, and also I just noticed Choose just got bodied by trivia pun in the chat there. So with 2 D's, just like Mr. Body. All right. In this round, our category starting from the left. I'm waiting for the boo 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 thing.
Oh, my bad.
They always do it when I'm talking, so I figured I'd wait. All right. First, we've got The Pen is Mightier. That category is about fictional librarians. Next, how to recognize different types of trees from quite a long way away. This category is about Monty Python. Nobody's going to get any of these questions because the way I did them is very weird, but I'm very proud of the way I wrote these questions. Then we've got Check the Lore. This time it's lore from Sci-Fi TV shows to continue the theme there. Hidden Gems. These are questions related to movies that I like that most people probably haven't seen. Gems is in quotes because you might not think that they're very good. Then we have just like last week, we have our Super Jeopardy category. So for those who don't know or don't remember, the way this works is you're going to see a picture. It is, like last week, foreign movie posters again. This time I called it real art. Last week it was all movie posters from Ghana. This time it's from
Amazing,
various
by the way.
places. We have amazing posters from other countries this time, and one terrible one. And what will happen is you'll see a picture. You can buzz in on just the picture. if you know what movie the poster is for. If you guess from just the picture, you get double the value. If you get it wrong, you lose double the value. If nobody guesses right from just the picture, then I will read a clue, which is the IMDb description. And you can guess again, even if you guessed the first time, and you'll get normal point value. So if you've got it wrong the first time, you can try to get half your money back. Does that make sense? Everybody get how it works? Yes. Okay, I'm assuming
Yes.
that's yes. And the last category is things in my room, which is basically potpourri category. All right, Andy, you have the board.
Do I? Well, I'm gonna have to go with the penis mightier for 400.
All right. This librarian dropped out of Oxford to experiment in dark magic and became a watcher and a librarian at a high school so he could help deal with the Hellmouth. Jason.
It was Giles.
Yes, that is correct. Rupert Giles.
This buzzer timing is fun.
Yeah. Pen mightier for 800.
In this animated film, Christopher Lloyd plays a librarian called Mr. Dewey in a library where Macaulay Culkin slips, hits his head, and hallucinates about a world full of literary characters. Bully Mania.
Page Master.
I'm sorry, you didn't
What
say
is
it before.
the page? Yes, I did. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
think
My-
you
my-
did. I think
what
you did.
is the? I said what's. So probably, I'll be really slow when I say what is the Page Master.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll work.
I'll take my sweet bleeping time for my mic to pick up.
I can
Okay,
hear like the
you got the-
last, like I would have
Yep,
got you. I
that's-
heard like the last, like of your syllable.
Yes.
Just to know.
I
that
heard
you
it. I
had
heard it said
something.
like you were. I heard it said like you had a question mark on the end, so I believe that.
Like I was mid sentence. Let's take picking Sagat down, up, up, down for 400. Also known as check the lore. Check the lore for 4.
In order for Stargate Command to dial the address to the Pegasus galaxy with an 8th chevron, they needed an immense amount of power supplied by this alien power device created by the ancients.
Three, 2, 1.
It's what is a 0-point module, or ZPM, or ZPM, as Rodney McKay would call it.
Disconnected there for a second. Hidden gems for 4.
Post-apocalyptic film Robot Jocks, in which territorial disputes are settled with gladiatorial matches between giant robots, was directed by Stuart Gordon. Stuart Gordon also directed this horror comedy about bringing the dead to life, starring Jeffrey Combs as Herbert West. Andy.
What is the reanimate?
That is correct. Yes, the hidden gem is Robot Jocks, but I wasn't going to make people answer a question about Robot Jocks. So I had to
I've
figure
seen
out how to.
I was when you were
Robot
like,
Jocks.
this is such a Josh question.
All right, you got the board now.
Let's do how to recognize different types of trees from quite a long way away. The arch for 400.
Number 1. Andy.
The arch.
Go-
What is the arch?
Yeah. Well, what is the larch? Yeah.
Larch. Yes, that's what I mean.
I'm going to give that to you because nobody was
Yeah.
going to get that. Now you have a vague idea of how
saying it,
weird
but I was
these.
saying it like not right. Yeah.
Now you have a vague idea of how these questions are going to be.
All right. How to recognize different types for 800.
Blue.
Three, 2, 1.
Yeah, that's correct. You can see in the chat I did a Herbert West costume one time. It's what is your favorite color? Blue. All right, off we go then. Yeah, it's Monty Python. It's Holy Grail. Come on.
Now for something completely different.
For 1200. Or you actually want something completely.
Yeah, that was my segue.
Okay.
Let's do the penis mightier for 1200.
In Parks and Recreation, Ron Swanson's second wife is the deputy director of library services in Pawnee and is known by this nickname. Bowling Mania.
What is Tammy number 2?
Yes. Who is Tammy 2?
Love that. I
Played by
binged
his
that.
actual wife.
This
The
is
best.
true. By God, Trebek, if you've got a penis, my dear, let me see it for 16.
In
On
UHF,
a gold mine.
Weird Al Yankovic's movie about a struggling TV station, there is a trailer for this fake TV movie featuring a barbarian running a library. Jason.
What is Conan the Librarian?
That is correct.
True.
Let's go Penis Mightier for 2000.
In this Twilight Zone episode, a librarian named Romney Wordsworth is put on trial in a future totalitarian state for being obsolete. Bully Mania.
What is the obsolete man?
That is correct.
Goodness gracious, so much I don't want to pick. A real arch for 1600. Well, 3200 for the moment.
Okay, so remember, if you know what the movie is from the picture, you can buzz in. But once time runs out, I'll give a clue.
Three, two, one.
You can barely read that.
Wait,
I
it's
can
not
say
in
it. We're good.
English.
Yeah, no, I meant yeah, I can barely see it because I have my Discord small. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, you want to full screen the thing
Yeah.
for the pictures. All right, so the clue is a brilliant but eccentric scientist begins to transform into a giant hybrid after one of his experiments goes horribly wrong. Andy, Jason, you buzzed in too early.
I really don't want to answer this because I think I know.
What is The Fly?
That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
It is The Fly. This is the Polish poster for The Fly.
Poland.
Yeah, look up Polish movie posters. They're all pretty amazing. All right, you got the board now.
Let's do Hidden Gems for 800.
Linda, Linda, Linda is a film about a music club in a Japanese high school that wants to perform at their school festival. They attempt to recruit the Korean exchange student, who is played by Duna Bae. She also played a main character in this Netflix series created by the Wachowskis about strangers with a psychic bond. Holy Mania.
What is Sense8?
That is correct. Highly recommend Linda, Linda, Linda.
Sense8.
It's an amazing movie. That said, I think it's kind of impossible to find the English version now. I think the DVD I've seen for like $100 on eBay.
That was so much fun. Let's go back to Real Art for 12.
This is a bit of a reverse. This is an American poster for a movie not from America. So it's still a foreign movie poster.
Three.
So wait, what? Sorry, never mind. I heard. Never. We're good.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. The clue is a warrior and pacifist princess desperately struggles to prevent two warring nations from destroying themselves and their dying planet.
3, 2, 1.
Awesome.
So this is the American poster for Nausicaa, the Valley of the Wind.
Yeah.
When they brought it over to the America in 1985, they hacked it up terribly. They cut out 22 minutes, mostly scenes of Nausicaa, who you can see really tiny right here, sort of, and scenes that made the bugs not seem bad. And then they changed the name to this, and they made this poster with all these characters who weren't in the movie and made it seem like there were, robots with lasers fighting bugs. This is why the story is that Miyazaki did it, but it was actually his producer. But when they brought over Howl's Moving Castle, his producer sent Harvey Weinstein a katana with the message "No cuts" because of that. Yeah,
Nice.
2000 if it's not the bad one.
God.
Sure.
3,
This one is Russian.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's beautiful.
All right, here is your clue. It's hard. It was hard to do a clue for this without it being really obvious. So I will say over when I'm done reading it, since you can't see all the words. A farm boy, a captain, a monk, a hunter, and a couple robots must rescue a princess to save the galaxy from a sentient raisin and a cyborg. Over. And the buzzer's buried. I gotta see who. All right, Andy.
What is Star Wars?
That is correct. This is the
I
Russian
was
poster
leaving
for
that
Star
alone
Wars.
because Freelancer
That
decided
is
to answer the question in chat.
fantastic.
It's wild.
Fantastic.
Hey, Chad, if we're gonna do this, wrong answers only, because I felt bad buzzing in after I saw that.
Hold on, I'm gonna check Freelancer for 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Time out
So
Freelancer. Peace out.
I was legitimately gonna.
I know.
I was like, nope, we're not gonna do that.
All right, Andy. What category do you want now?
Let's do Brewer for 400.
This is Bulimania.
Sorry. What is Amelie?
That is correct. This is the
Didn't
Japanese
really-
800
poster for
there,
Amelie.
Delp. 800.
Thank you.
No problem. I will take real art.
That
for
one was the
800.
most guessable one. I just thought it was very good.
Absolutely.
I just thought it
was
seen
a
the
very
movie a
good
couple
one. Beat me
times.
on the
I looked at it. I was like, yeah, that's Amelie. 800 for real art. Jesus Christ. Can we just buzz in whenever?
Bulimania.
Based on the name that's on there, what is Planet of the Apes?
That is correct. She was saying Charlton Heston there, and I got to do
Woohoo!
that.
1,600 more Beltran books.
This is a Romanian Planet of the Apes poster.
Thankfully, it had enough text there to figure it out. Let's go with Potpourri for 400. This will be fun.
Again, I'll say over when I'm done reading. With the exception of my custom-made card there in the corner, these cards are all from this Magic set, which was released in 1993. Over. Jason.
What is alpha?
That is correct.
All right, let's take your room for 800.
Literally
What was-
take it over.
What was the value on that one? I'm sorry.
400.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought you were asking the value of the cards. This is technically my
The
dad's.
value of the cards.
Yeah. I mean, this right here is like $800 right here.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, you got a tutor, blackboarded tutor.
And
You got a deal there.
Raging River is surprisingly expensive. All right, you wanted 800?
Yeah, room for 800.
So
Oh,
to
Jesus.
explain what this is, you don't have to see what this is. The questions are just related to the pictures. Really, the posters were the only pictures you had to see. I'll explain what this is after I do the question. So, Sweet Fuse is an Otome game where you play Saki Inafune, niece of designer Keiji Inafune. Saki's uncle opens an amusement park, but Count Hogstein, a malevolent pig, takes over the park and holds everyone hostage. Saki, along with 7 sexy men, decides to enter Count Hogstein's deadly game in order to save her uncle Keiji Inafune, who is best known for his work on this Capcom series. Over. So it's Keiji Inafune. What is he best known for?
3, 2, 1.
Bulimania.
I'm just gonna go.
Well,
for it and say,
what is...
Fully.
Never mind.
Yeah, he
what
buzzed in
is-
slightly before.
It kind of depends, but what is Mega Man?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Because he did work on Street Fighter, if I remember.
He's definitely best known for Mega Man because he worked on.
True, he worked on
bunch
Zero.
of
Yeah,
Mega Man.
he
He worked on a bunch of the original Mega Mans too. But this is all my unfinished video games. I
Oh.
print out little stickers of each of the covers basically, and stick them on these black poster boards and put them on my wall. And when I finish one, I cross it off with a gold X, and when I give up on one, I cross it off with a silver X. So that's what that is.
Not going to make any commentary on that.
What commentary
Check-
would you have to make about that?
Join
Check-
BGGP on Friday.
Check the lore for 8 million, please.
Babylon 5 teamed up with several other worlds for the Second Shadow War after the shadows were awakened from their dormancy on this planet. If you go there, you will die.
3, 2, 1.
Epsilon 3?
Uh,
Not buzzing in.
what
but
is
just saying,
Zahadum?
Okay, good.
Also, why is there some guy in the chat being mean to me? I don't understand. Who is
Everybody's so
Berserker? Why is he
cruel.
a dick?
Hidden gems.
You're a
for
wonderful
12.
human, Josh.
You're great, Josh. Hidden gems for 12.
There is no
Hit-
way you were. Or sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. There you go.
I mean,
Most Def and Jack Blackstar as two employees of a struggling video rental store that creates tweeted versions of movies after all their tapes get erased in this film, whose title is inspired by stickers often found on rental VHS tapes. Andy,
What is Be Kind Rewind?
that is correct. I love that movie.
was I too early there?
You all buzzed in very close
Okay,
together.
just making
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh, my battery level's critical on my headset, so we'll see
Oh.
how this works.
Oh no.
That was
Well, you got the
for
board.
12.
You got the board, Andy.
Hidden Gem 16.
It's the Daily Double.
Yeah.
I don't actually see the money I have.
6,000.
You have 6,000. Jason's in the
And-
lead with 11, and I have 10.
I might as well go for it. Daily double, true daily double.
All right.
Okay. Okay. This horror film involves 6 strangers who are placed into an endless maze of deadly traps built by an unknown party for mysterious reasons.
What is Cube?
That is correct.
Just like that. Into the lead.
How you do it?
It's a very close game.
Cube 2 is
Mhm.
bad. I like Cube.
Cube 2 is
bad.
very bad. I agree. I was so sad. And then I didn't see Hypercube. Was that
Cube 2
Hypercube
Cube
was the
2
next
was Hypercube. Cube 2
Oh,
was Hypercube.
yeah,
Cube
Cube
0 was
Zero.
the third one, which was like the prequel.
Yeah.
and it's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and gems for 2000.
I mean, the best thing about Cube is just the whole like
No, the concept.
just like
everything
nobody
about
knows
it,
why they built it
Yeah.
or like why they're
just
doing
the whole
this.
concept is amazing.
Yeah. This movie features mega hit bangers like Friends for Eternity and Against the Ninja. These songs are performed in the movie by the band Dragon Sound, whose members are all orphans who study Taekwondo and fight drug peddling ninjas. Jason,
What is 3 Ninjas?
that is incorrect.
Oh no.
I'm
Bullymania,
glad I didn't
What
answer
is
that.
Miami Connection?
that is correct.
Oh,
Great movie.
Against the ninja.
Friends
mean,
for Eternity,
the
honesty,
problem is-
loyalty.
I've
Friends
seen
forever will
Monty
be
Python for 12, and I
together.
know the answer already, so we're going to go to Monty Python for 12, and I'm going to try to beat the buzzer here.
Okay. There is no way you were expecting this. Jason buzz first.
What is the Spanish Inquisition?
That
Nobody
is
expects
correct.
the Spanish Inquisition.
it's kind of funny that you showed that early, so everyone was expecting the Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah.
True.
Get the comfy
Different-
chair.
Different types of trees for 1600.
Okay. I got to do this in the right intonation. With a highly significant result, Luton, a normally very sensible constituency, with a high proportion of people who aren't a bit silly, has gone completely gaga and voted in Tarquin, Fin, Tim, Lim, Bin, Wim, Bim, the bus top, Fatang, Ole, Biscuit Barrel, who is running under this party. Bullymania.
What is the silly party?
That is correct. He's a member of the silly party.
What is the farty party? Let's finish that category so no one ever has to see it again.
What? Why
I
are
mean,
you being
what a-
mean to me?
What a great set of questions you've come up with. Sorry, 2000.
How many of them have you gotten right? I'm sorry. Hello? You've gotten how much money off this
Enough
guy?
of them because I'm a damn nerd, but goodness gracious.
Well, it's a joke name, sir. Bullymania.
What is Biggest Dickus?
That is correct.
It is not after 9 p.m.
The
your
correct answer is actually what is so funny about Biggest Dickus.
True.
So your name's not Bruce then?
There's one more daily double out here. Where is it hiding? Let's go to stuff surrounded by 4 of your walls, but for 1600. That's not it.
You want a little bit of behind the scenes
Detective
knowledge?
Pikachu.
You want a little bit of behind the scenes knowledge?
You only put one daily
Because-
double in this round?
No, because the daily double is a picture I insert. I can't do it on these categories that have
True.
pictures.
Never mind.
Nice.
After Ahsoka Tano,
Hats.
After Ahsoka Tano left the Jedi Order and survived Order 66, she became the manager of an intelligence network to help the growing rebel movement and adopted this code name over.
Three, two, one.
Bullymania.
What is Tano?
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. Anybody else?
Oh. Blah, blah, blah. That was her actual
Three.
name.
Two.
Every
one.
now and again, I'm stupid. What's Fulcrum?
Yes. What is Fulcrum?
Every once in a while. Check the lore for 16. I don't think you'd put it in 12. Damn it.
While originally considered a critical division of Starfleet intelligence, this agency became known as a rogue organization because of their completely autonomous nature and utilization of extreme tactics like developing the morphogenic virus to attack the Great Link. Andy.
What is Section 31?
That is correct.
Correct.
I originally considered doing a temporal Cold War question.
I also like the Enterprise.
50-50, Andy.
Uh,
High-low
let's do
mix-up.
let's do check the lore for 1200.
It's a high-low mix-up.
In Farscape, before joining the crew of the living ship Moya, Aaron Soon was a member of this evil private military company.
Three.
Bullymania.
Who are the oddly named peacekeepers?
That is correct. Well, they used to be a law enforcement agency. And let's just
I was actually scared of the Daily Double.
Yep.
So
and
I'm
let's
scared
just
of the Daily Double as well at the moment.
let's
but-
just oh,
Let's
emergency
go to
alert.
2000 and hear some music.
Hold on.
Yep.
So
Amber Alert.
let's just sit on the fact of how relevant it is that it's a law enforcement agency that became a military organization.
All
our
right,
current climate.
2000. Check the lore. Let's hear some music, possibly, unless you're debating me.
Okay. Pew 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 pew. That's the Daily Double because you were sort of correct. The Conan the Librarian one was supposed to be a Daily Double, but I forgot to insert the picture apparently. So what I did just now is I used random.org to randomly determine which of those raining ones was the Daily Double, and it happens to be this
Darn.
one.
And here I
Oh,
did.
man.
Here I wanted to check Final Jeopardy for 400, but let's make it 1500 because I would like to still have a lead if I get this wrong.
Okay. Warehouse 13 is a secret repository that houses supernatural artifacts and mysterious relics. It is located in South Dakota, 7 miles from this town, with Lena's Bed and Breakfast, which houses its agents. What is the name of the town? Oh, I just noticed that I have the wrong window.
Shoot.
There we go.
Sorry, why did I buzz in? What is Univille?
That is
Heck, I
sort of
for?
correct. I decided I would count that, but yeah, it's unnamed, unincorporated settlement, or Univille. But yeah,
Plus 1500.
you got it.
Yep. Except there's 32 on the board. I only have a 3100 point lead. Things in your room for 12. Should have made it for 100 one more.
Okay. Which one is? Okay, there we go. In the Splatoon series, the Inkopolis News has been hosted by two pop idol duos. Off the Hook with Pearl and Marina has the catchphrase, "Don't get cooked, stay off the hook." The original duo, the Squid Sisters, with Callie and Marie, had this as their catchphrase. Over.
Three, two, one.
Stay fresh.
What is stay
I
fresh?
didn't want to
Yes.
answer that. I wasn't sure. Like, I'm not risking it. Let's clean up the board here.
Bring the questions back up. Okay. While there is no questioning Adventure Time's enormous influence, even it and other modern cartoons can trace their lineage back to this Cartoon Network series about a young boy raised by a whale named Bubby and his pirate mentor, Captain Knuckles. Over.
Didn't really get that question, or like,
Did
So
you not hear
this-
it? Is that what you're
it-
saying?
yeah,
Okay, can you
but
repeat
it's
the
fine.
question?
I probably don't know the answer, so it's not a.
Bowling Man.
What is Flapjack? What is Flapjack? Or no, shit. Never mind.
Yeah,
La,
that's
la, la. I
not
know
correct.
the answer. Yeah, Flapjack was the other thing.
well, it's not. the
I
full
know.
answer.
No. I know.
Yeah, it's a Cartoon Network series about a young boy raised by a whale named Bubby and his pirate mentor, Captain Knuckles.
3, 2, 1.
Whale
It's
times.
what is the marvelous misadventures of Flapjack?
Yep.
There's a diagram. If
Alright.
you just look up Flapjack diagram, you can see like Pendleton Ward, who created Adventure Time, was a storyboard artist and writer on Flapjack. The Alex Hirsch, who created Gravity Falls, was a storyboard writer and storyboard artist and writer of Flapjack. So was the creator of Regular Show, and then those shows all influenced a whole bunch of other things and had people who went from them and created other things. So like, it kind of all starts with Flapjack, but like nobody remembers or watched that show. It's very sad. It was a good show.
Delp, I messaged you already. I'm running to the bathroom real quick. Be back in 2 seconds.
Okay.
All right, so
there we
go.
I'm gonna say
I was about to say I need to see the scores.
Yeah. The scores are Andy with, Jason with 10,200 in third. Second place is Andy with 13,600. And first place right now is Bowling Mania with 14,700.
Yeah, it should be on Josh's stream as well on the Discord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it now.
At one point I had like opened that tab for the questions in the same window that that thing was in, so it was just showing
Oh,
bits
yeah.
of the questions instead of the score. You get to know what the category is before you bid, though.
Yeah.
So the category, he said he already messaged you, so I assume he bid without knowing.
Yeah, he's playing the metagame.
Okay. The
I'm
category is magical horses.
Magical horses.
Magical horses.
Actually, let's see. I need so Chris Delp is in the chat. Can you message it to Chris Delp, bully, and everybody
Damn it.
else? Sorry.
Yeah, Andy, just direct message your bid to Chris.
Okay, who should I direct message?
And then when we do the answers, you will also send your answer.
All right,
Direct message
the
Crystal
Mm-hmm.
just
in the
Okay.
Discord. Yes.
Magical.
Andy, I have yours. And I am just waiting on Jason's.
that's it. I'm trying to figure
You're,
out because I'm
you're
on
right. You double click my name.
You're trying to do the optimal third place double Jeopardy, final Jeopardy wager,
yeah, it's
which
not-
would,
okay.
if you want the actual number on that, I can give it to you in a second.
There we go. I got it. No,
136 times 2 minus 14,700.
okay.
All right.
Did you get it?
I do. I have it.
Okay. Perfect.
All right.
It's $79.99, Jason.
All right. I have all the final wagers ready for the question, I believe. The answer.
The perfect
The
game
clue?
theory
Is that
wager.
what it is?
$79.99.
Yeah,
It's
the
the
clue.
answer. The answer
is-
is.
Is
Oh, I know
everybody
that
back?
one.
Is everybody back?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I am.
Okay.
back.
So
Here is your
I never
clue.
left.
hopefully my headgear lasts long.
Swiftwind is the winged steed of this magical warrior princess.
Come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Send your answers to me, Discord, same place you sent
do
to
Oh,
do we
this is the
really?
worst. I
Do
hate
we
So-
it.
really
I'm
need
so-
to?
I'm so mad.
Come
I'm so
on.
very mad.
I hate everything.
Yeah. I could be playing Batman Horse Adventures right now, but
Oh goodness gracious!
Ah.
We can cut this
Sorry,
minute-long thing if everyone's good.
Yeah, I
No,
had
no,
to.
no,
I had
I
to
need-
fix
I
my
need
answer
time.
technically. Of course, the answer that we're all looking for is who is Hello Kitty, right?
Warriors.
Okay, just making sure.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
Xena, right?
Yeah, she is a warrior
No,
princess.
no. Xena is
Bong,
Hello
bong.
Kitty's.
Do I have your
Fake
answer?
It should be. Yeah,
Let's see here.
I got
Okay,
it.
I got it. I got it.
I
I got it.
Okay, autocorrect killed me, but I think you know what it what I meant to put.
Who is?
So mad that there's no Hello Kitty category this week.
I know.
All right. Everybody should be ready.
All right,
Who is
Jason,
Rufus Shinra?
I don't know
Wait,
how to flip this over. Okay, you got it. Cool.
Yeah, I got it.
your answer is
Dude, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who got this right, so I guess I'm just going to take
Who
all my
is
points and
She-Ra?
go home.
and your bid is. So originally I was going to write this question to where you had to know Swiftwind, but the last 2 times that I had questions about She-Ra, nobody effing knew anything. So I made
actually-
it easier.
I actually
Yeah, I
almost
just-
thought that one of those posters was Masters of the Universe because that dude looks
I
like
saw that
Skeletor.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look-
Nausicaa.
yeah, look like
the
Frank-
Nausicaa one
Frank-
did.
Yeah,
Looked like Frank Langella.
but I mean, there were no, rifles in Masters of the Universe and Buzz in.
Yeah, there were in the movie,
Quartermaster.
Well, yeah, but
the Dolph Lundgren one.
All right, so you bid your whole thing and you got double the money,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. No,
Yeah.
20,400.
I'm
Andy
just going to
was
sit on
next.
this lead and let's
Andy?
just assume that I win. And
Yeah.
Your answer was
I mean, I totally said Xena. No, I'm kidding.
who?
I
She-Ra.
should have. I mean,
Bid
I
zero.
was betting on the fact that it was that you all would get it wrong and I would get things, but
That is
That-
also
yeah.
well, the optimal second place betting strategy is to cover third place's double.
Okay, Jason, your
Big
answer
fan
was
game theory here. He said She-Ra,
Oh,
I did say sure for a whopping 0 points.
and then I also said She-Ra for everything.
right. I have to look at the stream to see this. I'm waiting for.
sorry.
it to
The
reveal.
answer, yes, correct. Who is She-Ra from
Okay.
Bowling Mania? His
And your
wager,
bid was
Everything.
14,700. He bid it all.
okay.
Yep.
Well, yay
So-
for me.
You got it.
Woohoo!
Congratulations to Bowling Mania. Now you got to do this again next week.
Yay!
Okay, so I'm confused as to, I understand why Andy was mad because he wished he had bid more. Why were you
Yeah.
guys mad about the question being easy when you bid everything?
Because I'm in third place and I needed
Yeah.
to get
No, that-
a
I could
hard
see
You
that.
did
question.
something
Get everybody
difficult
I could see that.
too.
Yeah, like a
If
given
it's
question
super,
doesn't
if it's
help me
super
out of
easy,
third.
yeah,
out of
I
the
probably
basic.
still would have been mad if I wagered everything because it was super easy. Like, that the chances of the leader winning is more likely
Yeah.
to win.
Well,
But-
I mean, it was
again,
only going to be
They were
based
hoping
on-
for a
tough
hard
to-
question so that I had a chance to miss it, and
based on
Yeah.
they
previous
might have had a
experience.
chance to get it.
based on previous experience, there was nothing that told me this was going to be an easy question.
Well, I got the real prize, some cold delivery food that I get to eat now.
Nice.
So
All right. Well, thanks for coming.
Thank you, Andy.
no, this is
Jason,
fun.
and Bowling.
On the bright side, if my reign of terror continues, I won't be able to defend on July 6th.
Because you'll be here.
I will be there, correct?
Yeah. I mean, you could just do it live.
True.
I got a second headset.
Actually, no, I'll be on a plane on the way home on Monday.
Oh, man.
Although I might get home in time to defend, who knows?
So one thing I wanted to do, I wanted to see while people are still in chat. I don't know. Some people probably already left. What does anybody have categories they would like to see next week? Returning categories that we've done before, ideas for new categories.
I liked the TV shows renamed. I kind of boned that one, but you know that one's fun.
Yeah,
It's a
we've been
constant,
doing
like-
we've been doing synonyms with like different things. Yeah, like synonyms and check the lore and things in X's room have become like regular
Yeah.
categories.
Okay.
I think the movie poster ones are going to be like a good one as a comeback mechanic, and also because they're hilarious.
Yeah, I want to see if I can come up with a different idea for a Super Jeopardy category.
Yeah.
Same sort of
Mm.
mechanic.
We gotta get
like-
some Wheel of Fortune Mega Word going, man. That'll
Josh, I'm surprised. Have you done Dead CC?
No, I haven't because board games have never gone very well. So
I mean, it's card games. Everybody played CCGs when, well, not me, but like most people played CCGs when they were kids. I don't know. I definitely like the one that I mentioned. I don't really have an idea for anything else.
If I
didn't-
can think of any, I'll be sure to post them in the Discord.
yeah, I didn't know if
And
anybody in
math-
chat had
math is
anything
always
they were
fun.
gonna throw up or anything. I didn't know if anybody just had anything off the top of their head. It's not like something we have to sit here and work on. It's just was in case anybody had anything.
Yeah, so you're still cool with writing these, and Ian, you're still cool with producing them? Because I certainly have fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I still
How's
think
that going
that
to work?
if we transfer this, like people were talking about possibly doing this live at some point, like at right. I still think that if we do it live, we stop with Jeopardy. I think that just because it opens up so many other ideas, if it's a more like if we either come up with our own game show rules or if we do something more freeform, because like there's all these cool ideas. For example, this or that. You can't do this or that in Jeopardy. It
Right.
doesn't work. It doesn't really work in Jeopardy format, but it also is not fun if somebody's buzzing in. This or that is better if everybody's answering at the same time. What this or that is like a good this or that category is Magic the Gathering card or metal band. And so I say something like Reign of Gore, and you have to tell me if that's a Magic the Gathering card or a metal band.
Your ass or a hole in the ground.
Yeah,
And-
that's pretty good.
And so that it's just like fun stuff like that. Like I've already kind of done things where it's like I stretch the format, but it's just like if we're not doing Jeopardy, if we're not restricted to Jeopardy format, there's just so many more like
The one
interesting things we can do.
key for Jeopardy is that buzzer's a killer, and knowing I don't know if there's anything that can be done to kind of just like show show something that tells, okay, you can buzz in now. I know that's Jeopardy, right? Is like getting the intonation of the voice and clicking at the right time. But that's a big one.
Well, that's the other thing. That's the other reason why I didn't want to do a different format, because I personally prefer something where like a trivia thing where everybody's answering. I think having a buzz in is just like less fun. It makes it all about the buzzing rather than the trivia.
Free play pub trivia night. Yay!
Though I see now, this is my first Jeopardy anything. I see now how the regular Jeopardy people are like, yeah, it's all you got to get that timing right, and they're right. Like you pretty much have to figure out like when Josh's voice is exactly right to like chime in.
Right. Yeah, and most Jeopardy contestants know every answer or pretty close to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Because you guys be smart.
that makes the picture things awkward. Like it's neat that I can upload the pictures, but then it's like people don't know when I'm done talking.
Yeah.
Because they can't see the words.
Which is why the Super Jeopardy actually made sense there.
All right. Looks like we already have 3 contestants for next week as well. So Online NPC wanted to play, and Shooter says, don't let Josh know that he doesn't need to to not brainstorm questions in the Discord he's in, but he'd be happy to play.
All right, so I'm gonna eat my foods. Thank you for inviting me. This was fun.
All right.
And,
Yeah, thanks for
I'll-
coming.
I'll